Most dog owners have been feeding their dog wrong for years. Not intentionally, just without the information that would have changed every single decision they made at the pet store. The label says complete and balanced. The vet said it looks fine, but your dog is getting either too much of what they don't need or not enough of what they do. By the end of this video, that knowledge gap is closed forever. Welcome to the secrets of the canine mind. Practical knowledge that actually protects your dog. If you love your dog and want them to live a long, healthy life, hit subscribe right now and leave a comment saying, "I love my dog," to join our community. Let's get into it. The phrase complete and balanced means much less than you think. In the pet food industry, this term simply means the product meets the absolute minimum nutritional standards set by regulatory bodies like KFCO. Meeting minimum standards only means the food contains enough nutrients to prevent immediate deficiency diseases. It does not mean optimal. A 2019 analysis of over 2,000 commercial dog foods found massive variations in actual nutrient quality, even among brands carrying the exact same balanced label. The packaging only tells you that the recipe cleared a legal threshold. It does not tell you the biological value of the ingredients inside. You must learn to read between the lines. Before looking at life stages, remember, dogs are not small wolves, nor are they small humans. They are a unique species with distinct nutritional requirements that shift dramatically across their lifespan. Feeding the exact same bag of food throughout a dog's entire life is one of the most consequential nutritional mistakes you can make. Stage 1 is the puppy stage. Birth to 12 months, or up to 24 months for giant breeds. This is the most nutritionally demanding period of a dog's entire life. In their first year, a puppy completes up to 80% of their physical development, meaning bone density, brain wiring, and organs mature at a terrifying speed. The three nutrients that matter most in puppyhood are high-quality protein, calcium, and DHA. Puppies require significantly more protein than adult dogs to build muscle. A KFCO sets the minimum at 22%, but research from the Journal of Nutrition proves that puppy diets with 28 to 32% protein result in vastly superior muscle outcomes. However, the source of that protein matters more than the raw number. Look for a named animal protein, like chicken, beef, or salmon, as the very first ingredient on the label. If the first item listed is a generic meat meal, corn, grain, or starch, the quality of that protein is lower than your puppy needs. Calcium is where most puppy owners unknowingly cause permanent skeletal damage. Puppies need calcium for bone growth, but the calcium to phosphorus ratio is just as critical as the total amount. The ideal ratio must stay strictly between 1:1 and 2:1 on a dry matter basis to support healthy bone mineralization. This ratio is critical for large breed puppies. An imbalance triggers rapid skeletal growth, which is a massive risk factor for developmental orthopedic diseases. Large breed puppies must be fed specific large breed puppy food, where calories and calcium are precisely calibrated for controlled, steady growth, rather than a dangerous growth spurt. DHA is an omega-3 fatty acid that directly shapes brain and eye development. A landmark study found that puppies fed diets supplemented with DHA showed significantly superior cognitive performance, better memory, and higher trainability. Look for fish oil or salmon oil named explicitly on the label to ensure your puppy's brain fires optimally. Feeding frequency matters as much as quality. Puppies under 12 weeks need 4 meals a day. From 3 to 6 months, 3 meals. And from 6 to 12 months, twice a day. Puppies have small stomachs and fast metabolisms. Spreading meals prevents dangerous blood sugar dips and supports stable energy levels throughout the day. Before we move to adult dogs, I want to ask you, what breed is your dog, and what is the #1 ingredient on their food bag right now? Pause the video, check the label, and type it in the comments below. Your answer could help another owner see a hidden danger. Stage 2 is the adult stage, spanning from 12 months to roughly 7 years. This is the longest nutritional period, and it's where owners make costly mistakes by either overcomplicating the diet or underinvesting in ingredient quality. The transition from puppy food must happen slowly over 10 days to avoid severe gastrointestinal distress. In adult nutrition, the biological source of protein matters far more than the total percentage listed on the guaranteed analysis. Animal proteins provide a complete amino acid profile for muscle maintenance. Plant proteins, like soy or pea protein, are cheap fillers used to artificially raise the label's numbers while offering incredibly low bioavailability to a dog. A food with 24% protein, derived entirely from fresh meat, is nutritionally superior to a 30% protein food derived from plant gluten. Always inspect the first 3 ingredients on the bag. If a named animal protein is not completely dominant within those top 3 slots, the real nutritional quality is dramatically lower than marketed. Adult dogs also require clean dietary fats for cell integrity, fat-soluble vitamin absorption, and a healthy coat. Look for a named, high-quality fat source on the label, such as chicken fat or salmon oil. Avoid generic descriptions like animal fat or vegetable oil, which are often highly processed waste products from other food industries. The pet food industry has created massive confusion around carbohydrates. Dogs possess multiple copies of the amylase gene, meaning they digest carbohydrates efficiently. The real issue is the quality of the starch. Whole grains like oats and brown rice provide vital fiber and B vitamins, while refined starches like tapioca provide empty calories. Grain-free foods that replaced grains with heavy amounts of peas and lentils are linked in ongoing FDA research to a serious heart condition called dilated cardiomyopathy. Unless your dog has a medically confirmed grain allergy, there is absolutely no evidence that grain-free food is superior, and it may introduce severe long-term risks. Portion control is where most adult dog owners quietly fail. The guidelines printed on the back of the bag are calculated for hypothetical, average dogs. They are a loose starting point, not a medical prescription. You must evaluate the physical dog standing in front of you, adjusting portions based on what you see and feel. A dog at ideal weight should have a clearly visible waist when viewed from above, and ribs that can be easily felt with light hand pressure but not seen through the fur. If you must press hard to find the ribs, your dog is overweight. Adjust the bowl portions based on body condition, not text lines. Stage 3 is the senior stage, beginning around 7 years of age, or 5 years for giant breeds. This is the most misunderstood nutritional period in a dog's life. The absolute most common and damaging mistake owners make is reducing their dog's food and protein simply because the dog has slowed down. Older dogs actually have higher protein requirements than middle-aged adults, not lower. A study in the Journal of Veterinary Internal Medicine found that senior dogs experience accelerated muscle mass loss, a natural aging process called sarcopenia. High dietary protein is the single most effective nutritional defense against this devastating physical decline. The old advice to reduce protein in senior dogs to protect their kidneys has been thoroughly debunked in healthy older animals. Protein restriction is only medically indicated in dogs with confirmed active kidney disease. Restricting protein prematurely in a healthy senior dog will only accelerate muscle wasting and weaken their immune system. What does change in old age is the need for highly digestible protein formats. Because older dogs experience reduced digestive efficiency, hard dry kibble with low moisture can be difficult for their systems to process. Freshly cooked animal proteins, commercial wet foods, and gently processed formats are significantly better utilized by senior dogs. Joint health is the second major pillar of senior dog nutrition. Glucosamine and chondroitin sulfate are 2 critical compounds that support cartilage integrity and long-term joint fluid quality. Studies prove that dogs supplemented with these compounds show measurable reductions in joint pain and highly improved mobility scores compared to controls. Omega-3 fatty acids become vital in the senior stage for 3 critical reasons. They drastically reduce systemic inflammation, which underlies arthritis, cardiovascular stress, and cognitive aging. High-quality fish oil or salmon oil at appropriate biological doses is one of the most evidence-supported supplements you can offer an aging dog. Cognitive aging can leave older dogs feeling disoriented, confused, or anxious in their own homes. The antioxidant properties of EPA and DHA from marine oils help protect neural pathways and slow down brain degradation. Investing in brain nutrition ensures that your senior dog doesn't just live longer, but stays mentally sharp and present with you. Calorie adjustments must be calculated based on regular body condition assessments, never on chronological age alone. An active 8-year-old dog at an ideal weight requires the exact same energy input as they did at age 5. Always evaluate the physical dog standing in front of you, not the birth year number on their vet chart. Watch for sudden changes in eating behavior in older dogs. If a traditionally food-motivated dog becomes completely disinterested in their meals, it is a significant warning sign. It often signals intense dental pain, making chewing intolerable, reduced olfactory function, changing food appeal, or serious gastrointestinal inflammation that needs immediate clinical screening. Let's look at the complete lifespan picture. A puppy requires elevated protein levels, precisely balanced calcium to phosphorus ratios, and high DHA for brain wiring. An adult dog needs premium named animal protein, clean fat sources, and portion control. A senior dog demands highly digestible proteins, joint lubricants, and anti-inflammatory omega-3 marine oils. Master the label and you master their health. You don't need to purchase overpriced boutique food packages. You just need to read the actual ingredient list with scientific knowledge. The first 3 ingredients tell you the true story of the protein quality. The life stage designation on the bag must match your dog's actual physical age. Every day you put a food bowl on the floor, you are either building your dog's health or undermining it from within. If you are ready to make better choices for your companion, subscribe to the Secrets of the Canine Mind right now and hit the notification bell. Your daily choice is their survival. Your dog has absolutely no choice in what they consume. They trust you with their life every single time they lower their head to eat. That trust is a sacred contract. When you replace clever marketing myths with real behavioral and nutritional science, you ensure that the years they spend beside you are full of vibrant energy. If this video changed how you shop for your dog's food, share it with someone who is still buying whatever is on sale. Subscribe to the Secrets of the Canine Mind for your weekly dose of canine science. From the snowy trails of Canada to dog lovers everywhere, protect the dog that depends on you. See you in the next discovery.